What's up, guys? Game Fiend of all games here. So you guys see, this is gonna be the same Dramascripted Saturday, same show, but new home here on the Dramascripted YouTube channel. Due to YouTube algorithms, I was decided for this show and any wrestling news that I just want to talk about or just throw up here. It'd be best to just make it its own channel away from my gaming channel. So the intro may be different. I may say, "What's up, guys? It's Dante," because Dante is my real name. So I may start off the videos like that, but all my wrestling stuff will be on this channel, YouTube/Dramascripted from now on, taking it off of the gaming channel, so I won't confuse that channel with algorithms and stuff, thus giving more traffic to all my wrestling opinions and news stories I don't want to share. But how we start off every Dramascripted Saturday, ratings, and you know it by default because AEW didn't air yet. As of now, NXT is winning this week because NXT on Wednesday with zero competition due to the NBA playoffs, AEW got 853,000 viewers, and AEW obviously got zero because it didn't air yet. It airs later today. So the ratings for AEW may be out by Monday, Sunday the earliest, tomorrow the earliest. But you know why? Trolls, please stay away when you see the thumbnail on my, TikTok or Instagram. Obviously, AEW is going to say zero because it didn't air yet. So that's that. On this Dramascripted Saturday, I'm going to give you my predictions on tomorrow night's SummerSlam pay-per-view. So the third Grand Slam pay-per-view out of the year, because after this, the last Grand Slam pay-per-view is Survivor Series. So let's go look at the card. As of now, it is 8 matches listed. I'm gonna go through the order the way that I think it's gonna air, not how it's listed. But yeah, 8 matches listed. First one is, we're gonna go Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville. And I'm going to say, not only due to storylines, but probably due to in real life situations, I'm going to say that Mandy Rose is going to beat Sonya Deville, and it's a no disqualification match, and loser leaves WWE. I'm going to assume Mandy Rose is going to win because in real life, Sonya Deville had a stalker break into her house, and he was caught and arrested, and he's getting charged, and he had a weapon on him, and he had the I forgot what it's called, but the things that you use are handcuffs, but they're plastic. What it's called slipped my mind, but he was definitely going to try to kidnap Sonya. But Sonya is safe. Her alarm went off. The police came. The guy was arrested, and she's probably still all fucked up and scared because of that, because that's a very, very situation to have some crazed fan stalk you and actually come to your house to try to kidnap you. So this would be a good way to write Sonya Deville off, to give her as much time as humanly possible to take care of this and to mentally recover from what happened to her less than 6 days ago. So I'm just gonna go with that's how they're gonna use this match to write Sonya off so she could deal with her personal stuff. Then we're going to have Dominic Mysterio with Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins with Mercy in a street fight. Like, they're not going to get involved. This is better off just being listed as a tag match, because street fight means no DQ, so Rey is going to get involved, and Murphy's going to get involved. They might as well just made this a tag match. But I'm going to go with Dominic beating Seth, and Dominic's first official match within WWE. Side note, Rey Mysterio is not signed to WWE anymore, so I'm assuming now they're just paying Rey Mysterio just based off appearances, because there was no news of him signing a new contract. So I'm just guess they're just paying him based off appearance now. Apollo Crews versus MVP for United States title. Obviously, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin are banned from ringside. I go with Apollo Crews retaining. So there's that. We have Bayley versus Asuka for the title, for the SmackDown title. And then later on, we're going to have Sasha versus Asuka for her SmackDown. For the Raw Women's title, and Bayley has the SmackDown. I'm going to make a bold prediction and say Asuka walks out with both belts, thus leading to the build-up of the breakup between Sasha and Bayley. And let alone next week is going to be another prediction video, because I'm assuming somewhere down the line, if we were in like a normal, if things were normal, there would have been a draft, and I'm pretty sure Payback would have been either a Raw pay-per-view or a SmackDown pay-per-view, because Payback is 7 days after SummerSlam, completely next week. So something had to, obviously the pandemic mixed up everyone's plan as a whole, but I have to assume that normally right after WrestleMania there usually is a draft, and then the pandemic messed everything up, and that's why SummerSlam is 1 week apart from Payback. If I had to 1,000%, because they normally do not do pay-per-views 1 week apart unless it's a special brand pay-per-view. So I'm assuming that there was no draft, and they scrapped the draft, and then the Payback is 1 week after, so they still got to do Payback. I know for a fact that Sasha Banks and Bayley, the women's tag team titles, are on the line at Payback. I just forget who their opponents are. So I'm assuming Asuka wins both titles, and then Payback they lose the tag titles, and thus their feud builds up to Survivor Series. I'm assuming WWE is going to stretch that all the way. The Sasha Banks versus Bayley match, I'm assuming they're going to stretch it all the way to Survivor Series, because I do not see them stretching it all the way until WrestleMania. The only way they would have to do that is that if Bayley and Sasha win everything, which I don't see them winning everything. I'm making the bold prediction that Asuka works out with both titles, but she may win one. But I'm making that bold decision, a prediction that Asuka wins both. And then we have the Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Gaza. I'm going with the Street Profits. And Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. I mean, if the dirt sheets and rumors say that they're going to put the title on Orton, I'm going to go with that and say Orton, but I want to be surprised. I want them to change that. I want Drew McIntyre to still be champion. But if I had to bet, and I look dirt sheets, they say Randy Orton's going to win, so my prediction is Orton. But I want to be proven wrong. I want Drew to win. And then we have Braun Strowman versus The Fiend. Falls Count Anywhere match for the WWE Universal Championship. As much as I want Braun to still hold on to the title, The Fiend needs to get the belt back, or else there's no reason why I should be afraid of that man anymore. He's taken too many major title losses, even though he did, technically Bray Wyatt won the Swamp match, but The Fiend is the one that jumped. But but for like a title, I'm gonna go with The Fiend so he could go back wreaking havoc and thus scaring everyone. So I'm going with The Fiend. So that's that. AEW comes on today. I think they're gonna air it at 6 because they got to start before. The smart thing is to start before the NXT pay-per-view, which is also today as well. So a lot of wrestling today. You got the you got TakeOver 30, and you got AEW all in the same day. So a lot of wrestling to watch. And please remember, all my wrestling news, all my Dramascripted Saturdays will now officially be on this channel, YouTube.com/Dramascripted. And until next time, guys, I'm Dante, aka Game Fiend, Fiend of All Games, and I'm out of here. Later, and peace. Be safe, everyone.